All right, folks, we back. We back once again over on the YouTube channel. Shout out to everybody that's watching. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you one of them things. You can't hear me. Okay, no problem. Listen to the people over here. I'm gonna restart it. Listen, you are in for a treat tonight with the Black Guru. You are in for a treat because what I'm about to give you is something that you never probably experienced before in your life. You're going to really enjoy what I'm about to have for you tonight. Folks, as you're coming in, if this is your first time watching, especially if you're watching on the replay, go ahead and hit the like button for me. Hit the thumbs up button for me so that we can get this stream on and popping. I appreciate y'all for joining and coming to this stream. You could be watching any content, but you watching me. You could be watching any content, but you watching me. What a critical stream that we have for you right now. I'm doing something for the first time, and I'm actually going to go live here on the Facebook channel while I'm live here on the YouTube channel. So give me 1 second so I can bring them in. Got a lot of trolls over there and women that love to run their mouth, but they don't like to face me. If you guys haven't seen, I encourage y'all go over there to the Facebook channel. Look me up, look up Black Guru on Facebook, and go look at some of the comments that those jokers be writing over there. Cause it's a different audience. I'm over on IG at the THE Guru. I'm on Facebook at Black Guru, BLK Guru, TikTok, all of those. So just go look up the different comments, especially over there. Them women, they love to run their mouth over there. I encourage y'all to go give that a look. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead, boom, just going live right now over on the Facebook channel, and we about to get this show on the road and popping. Hopefully, y'all doing well tonight. Good evening, good evening. Thank you everyone for coming in and watching. You already know this is going to be an amazing live stream. I promise you. I promise you. I'm gonna give you something. You might laugh, you might cry. You know, you're gonna have different emotions. And there's gonna be people that's gonna get real angry. They're gonna get upset because I'm hitting them. I want to talk a lot to the men during this stream. I want to talk a lot to the men. Definitely want to talk to the men. It's very important if you're a man that you pay attention and listen to everything that I'm saying on this stream tonight. Critical and crucial. You know, when I first came to social media, I was against the grain of a lot of men. I was against the grain. A lot of men were saying, uh, you when you get with these women, when you get with them, you just recreation use only. You smash and pass, hit and quit. You know, I call it hit and quit because that's what we're talking about tonight. Hit it and quit it. They talk about smash and pass, hit and quit, whatever. Listen, if you have a Facebook account and you're watching right now on the YouTube channel, you can come up and I will bring you up on the live over here because I'm live over there as well. You can come up and if you want to go live with me, you can request to go live over here. I'm trying something different tonight. Back to what I was saying. Thank you. Appreciate you. Those of you that like and love this channel. Everybody do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. And if you haven't had a chance yet, share this stream with about 3 to 4 people that you know. Share this content with about 3 to 4 people. Go ahead and hit the share button. Send them over to them. Let them know that Black Guru is live and going in. Not just live, but I'm going in. Somebody said smash and scrape. Yeah. Back to what I was saying. Is it wise? We're gonna have a great discussion tonight, especially like I said for the men, especially for the men. Is it wise to hit and quit? Brother Harris, is it wise to hit and quit? I'll give you a shout out in 1 second. I don't think there's any wisdom and hitting it and quitting it. I don't. Back in the day, I'm gonna say this. Back in the day, our grandfathers, great grandfathers, these type of men could have got away with that. They could have got away with that because you're dealing with a different caliber of woman. So even if you got the woman pregnant, you could rest assured that she would probably raise your children to be pretty decent. Even as a single mother, there would be grandparents and different people helping out, helping her raise that child. If you got her pregnant and you weren't around as much to help or whatever, or you didn't know you got her pregnant and she went and had the baby or whatever, that's the last time you seen her. You could rest assured that the child would probably still come out pretty decent. That's not the times we're living in anymore, folks. Mm. You hit and quit one of these jokers and they end up pregnant, you're gonna have some mentally deformed child that's born into society. Y'all don't hear me. Mm. You're gonna have a mentally deformed baby. It might be physically deformed too. You realize what these jokers are doing today, the type of substances that they on, the type of mental mindset that they have, the type of mental issues that they have. Their minds, a lot of them are gone. Their minds are gone. They don't have the right type of mind anymore. It's not, things are not what they used to be. And even back then, they can get away with no child support, also, right? Sending some money here and there to help out with the child, doing different things like that, coming and visit a little bit. These jokers, whether you want to call it was in the air, the food, whatever you want to call it, and the substances that they was puffing on and popping pills inside their mouth, all of that stuff. Let me tell you, when you add up all of that stuff, what you get is somebody that has a lot of mental health issues. Mental R word, the R word, tardation. You know what I'm talking about. That's what they have going on. It's not worth it no more to play. You playing with fire. You also playing with your wangama thing. Some of these jokers, I believe now these days, you talking about wearing a protection over your wang. Some of these jokers right now, I believe that they got chemicals and things inside of their cool. They got stuff that's gonna burn right through that rubber. Mm. Come on, Guru. Woo! It's gonna burn right through that rubber and burn your joint right off of your crotch area. You gonna look down there and you gonna have no joint no more. Your joint gonna be gone messing with these jokers. Come on, Guru. You talking to him tonight. You talking to tonight. Shout out to Brother Harris for the Cash App. I need you guys tonight to be on it because I don't think we're gonna stream. We're gonna try something different. I don't think we're gonna stream on the IG tonight. We're over here on the tube. But I need you guys to be on it tonight. I need everybody to contribute something. I don't care what you contribute, but I appreciate you in advance. Shout out to Brother Harris for the Cash App. Thank you, my brother. I did get it. His message was supporters, let's support our brother. Let's get it. Thank you so much, my brother Harris, for the support. Shout out to Lee Turner over here on the YouTube channel for the super chat. Said, good evening, Black Guru in chat. Good evening to you. Thank you so much. Salute to you both. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Here we go. We on one tonight. Listen, a lot of these jokers that love to run their mouth. I told you before. I'm live, and let me let y'all know as well. I'm trying something different. I hit the live on the Facebook, on the Facebook group. I'm live on my Facebook page right now. Let me tell y'all something. For the type of world that we have become living in, let me tell you, the men that don't have any type of mental thinking, that they don't use their brain at all, that they just go around Just you thinking with that right there, right? They out here screwing anything and everything. And these ignorant, foolish one ignorant, foolish W's are sitting here saying, "These brothers on the down low, they out here, how do we know if they like women and all of these other things?" They out here running their mouth saying that. You out here talking about you don't know whether or not those brothers like women or not, right? But you out here screwing some reckless fool who don't give a damn, who don't care nothing about you. They meet them one night in whatever, a bar, club, on an app or whatever. They just feeling you in you in your you know what mode, your you know what time of the month. And you feeling that thing just man, and some of that thing that you feeling that's hot and whatever is going on down there is probably something that you didn't caught. It's probably because some of them ain't washed their toys or whatever they've been or they fingers real good. I've been telling y'all the hygiene on these modern drugs. That's why you can't trust either to just smash and dash or whatever the hell you want to call it. Hit and quit. You can't trust that because even when they putting their fingers and stuff down there, they wearing them fingernails with all that bacteria and mess all in their fingernails and it's getting in their crotch, getting in their cooter cat, and they playing with it and messing around with it. And then what do you think ends up happening? That the germs, bacteria, the disease, something is going to get in you on you. You in a state not even thinking probably properly because you drinking or whatever. What the hell you think is gonna happen? You drinking, you not in your right mind, you puffing. What you think is gonna happen? You drinking and puffing. Guess what? Next thing you know, boom, it's over. You didn't put your mouth on her thing when she didn't got all kind of bacteria inside of her crop, and you didn't put your tongue all up inside of it. I'm so weird, Nakisha, whatever in the hell your name is. No, you the weird one because you can't even come and face me. Are you even a woman? That's my question. Are you even a woman? If you so brave and if you actually look decent enough, why don't you come up and run your mouth and say what you got to say to me up here? Exactly. Decline. See, folks, they can't face me. Most of the time, these jokers, when they run in their mouth, they cannot face me. I always give them the invitation. I always say, hey, here's the invite. You can come and face me, but they don't come and face me. You weak. You a weak woman. Baby, don't play with me. Okay, what are you gonna do? Y'all over here on Facebook channel, let Nikesha, whatever the hell her name is, y'all go in on her. I'm not gonna waste my breath on her no more. Y'all can go ahead and let her know what it is. Talk to that joker over there. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Folks, everybody watching right now on the YouTube channel, I need everybody that hasn't done it yet to hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button. It takes 2 seconds. It takes 2 seconds. Thank you. Brother said y'all bald under that hair cap, but trying to judge. Facts. Ain't got no hair under that thing. And let me tell you, listen, that's why I don't promote. We talking about hit it and quit it. I know it sounds fun for in the moment. I know it sounds good when you drinking something. I'm trying to help the brothers out today. Since these women talking about these brothers, they ain't gonna fool with you no way after they start listening to me. You women that come for advice and say, "How can the brothers do this? How? What about the men? What about the men?" Once they start listening to me, they're not gonna fool with y'all no way. They gonna look for better women. They gonna look for more quality women. They ain't gonna want to fool with y'all no way, right? They not gonna want to fool nothing with y'all no way. Let me see how to work this, folks. They gonna want quality women, and most of y'all are not quality. Here we go. It's same old BWs. This is crazy to me. Is that they seem to find me. This same old Joker seems to find a way to find me every time. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Thinking that they're going to stop me. You're not going to stop what I'm doing. You're not going to stop what I'm doing by requesting up and doing that goofy stuff. Back to what I was saying. Listen, folks, I'm trying to tell the men this too. Y'all men need to listen very carefully. There is no reason to fool with none of these jokers after you listen to the stuff that I'm saying, right? Why would you go fool with somebody that all she wants to do is try to ruin your life, extort you for money? You know that she might got mental health issues in her family, right? How are your children gonna come out? These are things y'all have to consider with a smash and dash, right? Because it's possible you rolling the dice, you gonna end up paying child support for that child. You gonna end up paying her money under the table, probably too. So it's a double whammy. Then no men, after they didn't pay years and years of supporting that child, giving that woman money and all that stuff. And guess what didn't happen? Years and years of giving that woman money, guess what happened? Go to court, and the judge, the court system, they count it as a gift. Exactly, brother Lee. He said, you got to protect your seed. That's facts. They count it as a gift. It's not even counted as real money as child support. So it's a double when you've been giving her all that money and now you got to pay even more. And your child got mental health problems. Your child don't want to listen to you. Don't even want don't recognize you as no authority figure, as no daddy or nothing. She didn't train the child up to go against you, to hate you, to despise you, because she despised that one nighter that she had with you because she knew she wasn't nothing. Come on, Guru, cook these jokers. When you knew you wasn't nothing, you despise that man. Despise that man that you ended up screwing. You don't even that's why a lot of them they're turning against their own children. They're doing all kind of child damage, brain damage, physical damage, mental damage to these children these days because they a lot of times they don't want nothing to do. They mad not only at themselves, but they can't stand you as no man. I hope the men are listening tonight. A lot of them see, don't get it twisted, folks. A lot of them know that they was just good for one thing. And they hate that about themselves. Come on, Guru, you speaking to them now. They hate that. That's why they hate me. They can't stand me the way that I talk because they know that I'm speaking the truth about this. Brother says, spit the truth, brother. Yeah, excellent. I'm glad y'all listening and paying attention, perking up your ears and listening to what I'm saying. Royal blood, whoever you are, why instead of asking me so many questions, why don't you request up and you can discuss the topic? I'm talking about the topic. Why are you worried about if I'm married? Y'all are like ignorant uh robots. Robot is supposed to be intelligent. Y'all got the ignorant programming. It's like that they didn't program all of y'all jokers with the same ignorant uh whatever computer application. How in the hell is there something that they shooting y'all up with, or I don't know what it is. How is y'all all coming to the? I think it's the wig, it's the hair, it's something that y'all coming and y'all saying stuff like this. You got time today. Come on up. Let's see who you are. Yes, if you even got a decent internet connection, because you got to have a decent internet connection to talk to me. You don't got no decent internet connection, you ain't gonna be able to come up and talk to me. I didn't add you. I did add you. Let me get you up out of here. I did. What are you talking about? Something is wrong with y'all mentally. You got to have internet. Do you have internet? Or you living with your sister or some other woman and she paying all the bills and you don't know what kind of plan she got. See, that's the thing with a lot of y'all. Y'all on somebody else's thing and y'all don't know what the hell that they got. You don't know what kind of internet plan or nothing they got. You ain't got no get up off of here. You interrupted my show. You don't even got the right type of internet. You got to have some type of high speed internet connection in order to get up here and have a conversation with me. Or you got to pay for some decent data plan. Trying to request up. Somebody said with the sheet and a pillow on the floor. Yeah, no sheet on the mattress. Dirty, nasty mattress. Back to what I was talking about. You're not gonna interrupt the show. You ain't got no time today. Well, if you got time today, why don't you make some time for your children? Why don't you make some time and go read with your children? Go do homework with your son. Why don't you make some time and go do your daughter and teach her how to do her hair instead of her putting on a wig? Why don't you go, if you got so much time, you want to spend time over here with me, why don't you go take the time and do something with yourself? Why don't you do something with yourself? Go do something with your body. Have you bathed today? Have you bathed today? Have you taken a bath or a shower? That's the question, because a lot of y'all ain't doing that. Are you taking I encourage y'all more to take a decent hygiene. That's another reason why you brothers should not have no one night with these jokers. I encourage you to stay with a woman with a really good, decent, honest, wholesome
Man,
woman.
Jordan, this man trying to go ham on me because I went off on him.
What? What? We can hear you. This man trying.
Hello,
We
I'm
hear you.
here, but I can't see you though.
Well, that's
I
your
can see you,
internet
but baby, this
connection. That's
internet is
because you
fine,
got a weak
sweetie.
internet
You
connection.
don't make enough money to talk to me, sweetie.
I don't make enough money to talk to
You
you,
don't make enough
sweetie.
money, baby. You don't make enough money, baby. I'm telling you that now. You don't make enough money, baby. I don't sleep on the floor. I just watch you just to be. I just watch you because you're
Yeah,
an
you
angry
you
black
do. Yes, you
man.
do.
That's
Yes,
your
you do.
problem.
Yes, you
And you sit
do.
up here and
You
degrade
sleep
women,
on the
baby. You
floor.
the
Yes, you
lowest
do.
pig ever, baby. Don't
Yes, you
nobody
do.
want
Yes, you
you.
do.
Do better. I have two
Yeah, you
students.
do.
I got an Albany State who is at a HBCU college right now, sweetie. Baby, my baby is in a HBCU college right now, and a son that's 30 years old that was in the military and is a veteran right now with 100% disability. So don't you ever tell me that I'm low in no area. Don't even try me. And my name is Nikesha, baby, with a master's degree and work
Your
for
name
social
is what?
services.
Your
So
name is
do better,
who?
baby.
Your name
Do
is
better,
who?
sweetie.
Your name is who?
And with a master's degree, sweetie.
What's your
With a
name? What's
master's
your
degree.
name? What's your
With
name?
a master's degree.
What's
Do
your
better. Don't
name?
even try me. The only thing that I did was get on here to get because I ain't
What's
have
your
time for you tonight. Go
name?
read a goddamn book, baby.
What's your
Go
name?
read a book, boo. Go read a book. And stop getting on here trying to grab
What's
women
your
and don't be
name?
talking
Can
about nothing
y'all
because
hear
you
her
want some
better?
likes.
Can y'all hear
You
her
just
better
want some
over on
likes.
the
Go on,
YouTube
delete
channel
me,
now?
baby, because you know you
Can y'all
can't
hear her
handle me,
better?
sweetie. You can never handle me. Go on to them white girls,
Can y'all
baby.
hear her
Because this
better?
one girl with a master's degree you won't ever handle.
What's your name? What's your name with your bad internet?
My
What's your
name is
name?
not Keisha, baby, and this internet ain't bad because, baby, I probably make more money than you. I probably make more money
Nah,
than you.
nah,
I
you
bet
don't.
you I
No,
do
you don't.
between
Prove
me
it.
and my
Prove
husband.
it.
We make more
Prove
money than
it.
you, and bet on that. We
Prove
putting
it.
our children through college. So,
Prove
baby, my
it.
name is not Keisha, and
Prove
I am
it.
a black girl
Come on
with
camera
weave
and
in
prove
her
it.
hair and can wear natural
Come
hair
on
when she
camera
get
and prove
ready.
it.
I can't. You the one who can't get on. This your internet, baby. There's nothing wrong with my internet. Absolutely nothing. India Canterbury, you already know I got to go off on him. I couldn't wait to get on here,
Oh
girl.
yeah, I couldn't wait
He's
to
an
get on
angry
him
black
with
man.
your
He's
get.
a very
You over
angry
here
black
talking
man.
about you got
And you
all
know
these
I have
degrees and
time
stuff.
today.
Shut your
I
mouth.
have
I'm
time
speaking.
today.
Hush,
I got
hush.
let me get you some life. Let me get you some.
The hell up off of here. Over here running your mouth and thinking you just gonna run your mouth this whole time. Just talking and talking in circles and talking nonsense. Somebody said they can hear the cholesterol in her voice. Why is she screaming? Because that's all they can do. They like to come and run their mouth. That's the best that they got. All she can do is run her mouth. Come on here, screaming and hollering like she's some type of animal. You belong at the zoo. That's how a lot of y'all behave anyway. Y'all behave like y'all some type of zoo, wild creatures that belong. Go put on a show for the zoo. That's what you can do. You talking about you make all this money. See if they pay you at the zoo. But you got some type of master's. What she say? An honorary master's degree? The hell is that with your ratchet self? When the hell gave you a master degree with as ratchet as you are, and you ain't got no decent internet? That's why you can't even come on camera, and you afraid to come on camera because we already know what you probably look like. You're running your mouth. Michael said, "You're better than KS. He would be proud." I appreciate you, brother. I don't try to compare myself to nobody. I just want to do better each day and be a better man for myself. Yeah, somebody said the master of stupidity. That's facts. You got a useless degree. The best you could do is come on here and run your mouth. I bet y'all make more money than you, baby. I bet y'all make more money than you. That's exactly why you should, y'all. Look, brothers, they prove my point every time I go live. That's exactly why y'all should not have no one night stand with these jokers. You see that? Because when she get that drink in her, let me tell you how these jokers are. When they get that drink in them, they be more calm and their eyes be glazed over and all that other stuff. When that drink wear off, that's what you get right there. That's what happens when that drink wear off. Let me tell y'all something. They be stank the whole time, stanky body, a lot of them stanky attitude. But when that drink wear off, you gonna smell that stank. You gonna hear that stank in their voice. It's gonna disgust you the way that they think and talk and act. You gonna hear and experience the stank. You hear how ridiculous she sound. This is sad and pathetic.
Man, you fighting a losing battle, my brother.
Why you say that?
They ain't gonna change, my brother. They're not gonna change
Why not?
because I'm gonna tell you why. Because they haven't been raised right, bro.
Hmm.
They haven't been raised right. You gotta
You don't think
understand
we
one
can help
thing,
them?
man. The only way that we're gonna help them is leave them alone.
Hmm.
That's the only way we're gonna help them, bro. Leave them alone. Leave them alone,
You
bro.
don't. So
Don't
you
bother.
think there's no? You think there's no hope for them?
It's not. It's no hope for a large majority of them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they haven't been raised. They've been raised by wolves.
They've been
And
raised by
so
who?
by
All right.
wolves. And I don't want to leave these brothers out. A lot of these brothers been raised by wolves too, so they don't have no decorum. They don't have decorum, and so when you don't have morals, decorum, and character, and you haven't been taught it by anybody with any kind of knowledge and wisdom, how can you adjust?
What you think of that woman that just came on here? Look, let me look at the difference, folks. This brother that came on, nothing at all was wrong with his internet connection. He was easily able to come right up on camera, no problems at all. But her, the problematic. What did you think of that woman that was just on here running her mouth?
I mean, she has no moral character. She has no moral character. So, with that being said, how can you train someone or how can you teach someone that doesn't want to be taught?
Mm.
So if a woman wants to be taught, that's a good woman because she wants to be taught. She wants to be trained. She wants to be taught how to live, how to carry herself in public, how to treat others, how to.
Can you get a with a woman like that? You giving us some wisdom. Can you get with a woman like that when she's older? You got to get her real young and train her up.
But guess what? Every other nationality is doing that. They're preparing their children young. The Indian community, the Arab community, the African community. They're training their children young to be prepared as wives. And so,
Except for the black community.
except for the American black community,
Mm.
they're not being trained properly. So when they step off the porch and they go into the world, they have no moral character, they have no intuition, they have no decorum. They have, and I'm not
Mm.
just talking about female. I'm talking about the males too.
Mhm.
A lot of our males are lost. They have no self character. So, with that being said, brother, you're fighting a losing battle because it's like you're in a classroom and you're trying to teach kids that are throwing paper and throwing shoes and all over the place. You can't teach a class like that.
We just got to let
So,
these women go.
listen, the
And I know you said it's the men too, it's some of the men that are real bad. You saying we just got to just forget and let them go.
best case scenario is to leave them alone because why would you waste your energy on something that is not valuable? Why would you waste energy on something that's not
You
valuable?
know, here's my issue though, brother. The fact of the matter, folks, everybody that's watching, I don't care what stream you're watching on. If you haven't hit the like button, please do that right now. I'm about 60 likes short on the YouTube channel. Hit the share button and share this with about 3 or 4 people. Share this stream so we can push out this message. Here's the thing though, brother. At the end of the day, right? We still have men in the community, like that woman that was just up here running her mouth. We got men in the community that are still screwing her, her kind, right? They
Right,
screwing her and
right,
getting her pregnant. And
right.
that's who's raising the next generation. That's why this generation is so bad. That's
Well, get
that she the mama. Think about it. She's the mama of 3, 4, 5, maybe even more. She's the
well,
mama.
well. This is also the crack. This is also the crack baby era.
Yes, I say that a lot. Children and grandchildren of the white rock era.
This is the crack baby era. This is the era of the early 1990s, the mid 1990s, where children were left to be neglected by crack moms and crack dads, and so they wind up being raised by the streets. They wind up being raised by other people that don't really have care for them. So when they go into a marriage or into a relationship, how can you be in a relationship when you haven't been taught to be in a relationship?
Right.
So
Mm,
it's a shame. It's unfortunate, but we're not going to save a lot of people.
mm. I feel
So
you.
with that being said, we need to look otherwise. And I'm not saying that we need to go out and grab all these other nationalities, but we should shop around to other people and other nationalities that have decorum and that have morals about themselves. Um, and
You
it's
think you do
unfortunate.
you think let me ask you this. Do you think more black men, I'm just talking about black men right now. You think more black men should explore their options and go
Definitely,
look outside of the country and mate with and build families with women outside?
definitely, definitely, because that's going to give them peace. That's going to give them sanctity, and we need to understand that if I can go out and I can marry a Nigerian woman, I've been married for 4 years, and I can go out and I can meet a woman that cares about me no matter what the situation is, under no conditions, and she's humble enough to accept who I am, and she's willing to be a submissive woman without me making her submit. That's the thing. A lot of women don't want to be submissive by themselves. They want to make you. They want to make you make them submit,
Yeah.
and that's not going to work
Yeah.
because the Bible says when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing with favor. The favor is that she's already set. She's already in place.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the favor. If you don't have the favor along with the wife, then you don't have anything.
Brother, I appreciate you for coming up and sharing some gems with us. Man, we come back anytime. I appreciate you, my man.
No
Thank you so
problem,
much.
man. You have a blessed one, man.
All right, you as well. Folks, do me a favor. If you haven't done it yet, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, and share this stream. I still need four more people. I don't have any type of badges or anything anymore to support like we was doing over on the IG. Whatever, that's gone. But don't worry, we got our number one thing, which is our Cash App. I need y'all to donate, support, hit the Cash App. It's pinned. I need you to hit the Cash App. It's pinned. Hit the Cash App. Thank you so much in advance. Cash App is $ THEBLK Guru. THEBLK Guru. It's pinned over here on the YouTube channel. You can also hit the PayPal or uh, the Venmo. Thank you so much. We still need four more to hit our first goal. Listen, listen, folks. The brother wasn't lying. I say that all the time. We are dealing with drug children, mamas and daddies was users, heavy users. Decision making is off. The way that they think and go about things is backwards. They go about a lot of things very backwards. They don't listen. They don't listen. They're hard headed. They go against the man. They go against the man. This is crazy that I can't type in my chat room. What's the topic, sir? You don't see the topic in the thing? The topic is in the thing. What do you mean, what's the topic? You don't see the topic in the thing? It tells you. It says, should you stay? Couldn't quit it. Yes. Yes. Speak. Why are all the women the only ones that have trouble joining and actually turning on their video? What's wrong with y'all? All right, you got to go. I don't have the time tonight. If y'all can't get it right, everybody that's watching on the YouTube, could y'all hear the brother? I know y'all could see him. Could y'all hear him good? Does the volume need to be higher or lower? Y'all have to let me know. Could y'all hear him good? And does the volume need to be higher or lower? Let me know on the YouTube channel. I'm going to read y'all comments. I keep what? The volume needs to be higher with. Okay, no problem. It was fine. Okay. All right. Thank y'all for letting me know. No, I'm not no doctor. Why would you ask me if I'm a doctor? You're a fool. The volume is kind of low on YouTube. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. I'll try to turn that up some more. There y'all go. All right. Back to what I was saying. Look, lady, I'm not gonna keep having a conversation with you. It looks like you got blocked anyway because if you don't know how to have a civil, decent conversation, I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna talk to you unless you know how to talk and act like you have some decorum. My mic volume is bad. Okay, hold on one second. Let me try this. I'm not sure why. Y'all are saying my mic volume is bad. I'm gonna unplug it for just a second and plug it back in. I'm making sure you can't get through. You're a liar. What does her page say? What does her page say? Her page says it all. What does her page say? What does her page say? Y'all let me know what her page says. Back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying. Let's go back to having this conversation. Thank you, Trinita. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. I know the mic might sometimes have an issue. I'm trying to figure that out and see what's going on with it. But hopefully it'll be all right. Listen, I want y'all to pay very close attention to what we have going on. We have a nation of women with the mindset that any type of logical, common sense, good reasoning, they're going to go against it just because they want to go against it. They're in here right now in my chat room running their mouth over here just because they want to be contrarians or not even listening to nothing that makes common logical sense. Just like I told them earlier, if you're so concerned about me, why don't you go do something and help your children? Why don't you go help with their homework? Why don't you go read with them? A lot of them don't take the time to actually read with their children. They don't take the time to do home to check their homework. And maybe you ashamed because you don't even know third grade, fourth grade math. Maybe that's the problem. But I really know what the problem is. You need to just come out and tell your children that you shame of the decisions you made when you was screwing they daddy. You shame of what went on in that bedroom with they daddy. All the nasty, dirty acts you did and how you was competing with him over some other no good woman. You was competing for him, for his time, for his attention with a no good woman. That's what we've learned. That's the problem, and y'all just don't want to admit it. You can come back up, but you're gonna have to have a civil conversation because I'm not gonna let you up unless you know how to talk, unless you know how to act. If you don't know how to talk and act, then you're not gonna come up and talk to me. So don't even request up over here on the Facebook unless you know how to act. If you don't know how to act, you're gonna be gone. Back to what I was saying. Oh yeah, we cooking tonight. We cooking right now. Folks, I'm still short. We are y'all got 9 minutes to hit our goal. I still need 4 more people to click the link that says donate and support the show. Thank y'all in advance. Listen. Oh, here we go. I can write it right here. Here we go. On the Facebook also. The only way that I'm able to keep this content going is when you guys contribute and support the show. There you go right there. There's the Cash App. I just put it in the comment section on the Facebook channel. Just use another device. All you got to do, you're not going to even lose any of this content. You're going to be able to hear everything I'm saying. Back to what I was saying. Let's not interrupt the show. I got my timer on so we can hit our goal. Let's go, folks. Takes 1 minute and 30 seconds to go and support the show and hit the Cash App. Here's the thing. Listen to what I'm saying very carefully. This is for you women too. Do y'all really think that by picking a man that doesn't really want you, but only for one thing, do y'all really think that he's gonna stay? Kitty cat, kitty cat is nothing that the man cannot get. The man can get kitty cat anywhere. Man could get a cat anywhere. So that's nothing. All right, folks, don't worry. I got y'all right now. Don't worry. Kitty cat is nothing to get. Man can get that all the time. So that's something that y'all gotta realize. A man can get kitty cat all the time. Y'all think that y'all's is special though. Y'all think that y'all stuff is special. There's nothing special about your kitty cat. I'm gonna say that again. There's nothing at all special about your kitty cat. A lot of y'all think that it is. A lot of y'all think that y'all stuff is special. Thank you, my brother Gerald, for the donation. I got it. Thank you for the cash app, brother. We still need 3 more people to contribute to the stream. Men can get that anywhere. What's more important is the way that you can treat that man. Can you cook? Can you nurture him mentally? And a lot of y'all is trying to keep the wrong men. A lot of y'all want to keep the worst men and thinking that you a fool. That's how I know. That's what I'm telling y'all, you jack. That's what I'm telling you, men. Look, while she's taking time off from screwing the main dude she been screwing because she mad at him or whatever, and you get the in-between screw, because that's what's happening a lot of times these days. You might end up getting her pregnant, or she might end up, you know, having some type of feeling for you now and or she want to extort you for money or use you or whatever. Then you got a huge problem on your hands. How many men today are getting set up by these jokers? You got a lot of men today that are getting set up by these jokers. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? Hello? Do y'all hear me? Hold on one second, folks. I'm going to do something real quick and hopefully the audio will change. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do this real quick. Hopefully I can get the audio to work better over here on the YouTube channel, because y'all keep telling me it's going in and out. I don't know why it's done that, but we're going to try to fix it right now. Don't worry. Y'all have to realize that men, we don't value kitty cat enough to want to stay with it for life. We value it for the moment. Men value the kitty cat for the moment, not for life. But y'all think that you're gonna keep that's any man. I don't care what man. Oh man, sitting up there saying, "Ooh, yeah, I want to have this kitty cat for the rest of my life." That's not how the man feels, especially if he's able to get kitty cat whenever he want to get it. If he can get kitty cat at any time, any moment, why what makes yours so special that he gonna want yours and nobody else's? He never gonna want nobody else's. He only gonna want yours. What makes yours so special? That don't even make sense. There ain't nothing special about yours. You guys have to be on the app. The sound for the internet streaming is not working. What are y'all talking about? Y'all just in here writing anything. Y'all just in here writing anything. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Listen, if you have something to say, like y'all be doing all the time, you can come up and request and I'll let you up on my stream. Especially you women, because a lot of y'all be running y'all mouth. But I think y'all vocabulary is so limited and y'all don't know how to talk with some decency and some common sense. The only thing y'all can say is he trying to be a fake Kevin. That's the only thing that y'all can say. I want y'all to actually come and have some common sense and talk decent, like you got some sense. Yes, can you hear me? Yes. Speak. Speak. Lady, why is it that it's just y'all women? You know, this is amazing to me. It's just y'all women that are hitting the request button coming up and y'all have the trouble. I had no issues with none of the men. It's just you women. How does that work? That don't even make sense to me. All right, folks, let's try this. All right. Can y'all hear me? Is this any better over on the YouTube channel? Can y'all hear me? Hello? Can y'all hear me? You've attempted to join a few times. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with your thing. Try to join right now. Okay. Yes. Speak. Speak. Hello? Now, I know y'all can hear me on Facebook. I'm saying over on the YouTube channel, speak. Trinita, whatever your name is, you got to speak. We can't hear you.
Yeah,
Speak.
I was trying to speak, but it's a delay.
My volume is very low. I know I'm gonna turn it up right now. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I wanted to say that I agree with you. I agree with him about how men will. Yes, I can. I agree with you how men will engage with a woman just to be involved with her physically, and it may not necessarily be. I'm speaking.
Go ahead.
I agree that I don't know. There's like a 8 second delay. There's like an 8 second delay because I'm requesting. I'm joined
Well,
from
this
Facebook,
wasn't the
and there's
case for
about an eight
nobody
to
else
ten
but
second
you.
delay. There's about an 8 to 10 second delay. So when I try to speak, there'll be a delay, and then you'll speak, and then you'll speak over me. So it takes about 8 to 10 seconds. It seems like
Okay, this was
when
not the case for nobody else but you.
I hear you, but I don't hear him. So I'm not on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. I can hear
Speak.
you.
Just talk, lady.
Okay, let me try again. All right, let me try again. Okay, I just tried to do it again. Okay, I'm waiting for you to accept it. I'm speaking now. I'm speaking. And
Look, folks. I mean, I don't know what to say in situations like this because can y'all hear me better on YouTube? Y'all should be able to hear my mic better. I just turned it way up. I don't know what to say in situations like this with y'all. Like, I mean, how is that the only man that comes up, there is no issue, but all y'all women have a issue? Do you have good internet?
yeah, I do
Okay, is there a delay still right now?
a little bit.
Okay, go ahead and speak then.
I'm speaking now.
Okay,
Speaking now.
what do you have to say? What do you have to say?
Okay, I hear myself from like 15 minutes ago. I can hear myself like 15 minutes ago when I was trying to talk and we were trying to connect. Like 15 minutes ago, I can hear myself, but now I can.
Next guest, please. Do we have another guest? Because thank you, loud and clear. Thank you, Marcus, for letting me know. Do we have another guest? Because I'm not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that tonight. Do we have another guest that wants to come and speak? Because I'm not gonna do that. Over on the Facebook channel, y'all are something else, boy. Y'all are something else, folks. I still need 3 more people to hit the Cash App. Go to the link tree in my bio if you need the Venmo or the PayPal. Let's go. Y'all want this content up over here? I need y'all to support the show. I need y'all to support the show. That's actually not the right one. Here you go, right here. It's over here on the YouTube channel. Lady, I'm going to only tell you this. Go and try to get maybe another device or go to a different area where you have better internet signal and then try again. That's the only thing that I can tell you. Because obviously it's not working right now. For whatever you're doing, it's not working. Your connection is bad. So there's nothing else that I can do for you. The brother that came on, he was just fine. I know this is the first time I'm testing it over here, but the brother that came on, he was just fine. You're the only one that's having problems. So that's what we got to figure out with you. What's the issue with you? Why is there an issue with you? Back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying. Over on the YouTube channel, can y'all hear me fine? Can y'all hear me good? Can y'all hear me good over on the YouTube channel? Can y'all hear me good? Okay, thank you. All right. Back to what I was saying. Men today, y'all have to realize something that whatever y'all have inside, whatever kind of DNA you were born with, your DNA that's inside of you that you were born with, right? More than likely, and this is sad to say, is going to get overpowered by her DNA. And her DNA is bad. It ain't no good. Your DNA is going to get overpowered by her DNA because she's also in the environment. It's the environment that she's going to raise your child in. Your children are going to be raised in an environment that ain't no good. And you got a combination of bad DNA and bad environment. I'm going to say that again. You're going to have a combination of bad DNA and bad environment. What are you going to do then? Because it's not just your children from these one night stands, from these situationships. It's not just your children that you're going to have to deal with. You're dealing with a lot of these jokers out here that's just running the streets. Bad DNA kids, unwanted children that have nothing to lose, menaces to society that could care less about life. See, a lot of these W's, they know that's a lot of their kids. They know their kids is terrible and bad. They know their kids ain't no good. A lot of them know. And they're ashamed of it. They're ashamed of their children. They're definitely ashamed of how their children are. They're ashamed of how their children look. You were going to try again. Lady, I didn't try with you so many times already. You got a bad delay or something. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with your thing. You got to figure that out yourself and go, try a different device or something. Back to what I was saying. Listen. All right, here we go. Last time, last chance. Y'all lucky I'm in a okay mood tonight. I'm just not happy with how this is going. Go ahead.
Okay, there it is.
There
It's
we
working
go.
now.
I mean, what was the problem before?
I have no clue what was going on. It was like an 8 second delay, and then the video didn't populate, so I didn't know what was going on. But
Okay.
anyway, how are you today?
I'm doing fine.
So on your
What do you have
topic,
to say?
you were
Yeah,
talking.
that's why I was waiting for you to speak.
Yeah. So on your topic, you were, should a guy stay with the woman that he just, has a physical relationship with one night? Should he take it beyond there? I think that's a personal question based on the guy. Some people, I think, get together because they're, men for the most part are visual, and they get with the woman because they have a visual attraction to her. And so obviously that's sexual. But after that encounter and spending some hours and time, and if a woman allows a man to be with her in that manner, then there's two things that could be possibly a problem. One, the man is probably turned off because she allowed something like that. If he's looking for a real relationship and she's looking for a real relationship, the fact that she allowed that, some men are turned off by that. Secondly, if he wants to test the waters and see what's
Wait, wait,
going
wait, wait,
on,
wait, wait. Some men are turned off by what?
if they're interested in a long-term relationship that leads to marriage, and that woman allows the man to have sex with her before he's had a chance to get to know her, some men are turned off by that. Now he's still going to engage because he's a man and he's physically attracted to her. But if the fact that she allowed that, some men are going to be turned off by her allowing it to begin with. If he's interested in going beyond, if his overall interest is finding a wife and being in a long term relationship, he may be turned off by the relationship piece. I'm not going to be in a relationship with her because of the fact that she allowed me to have sex with her so early in the game. Now, if he's a guy that just wants to have fun and he just wants to kick it and he just wants to have sex, it can be infinite. A man will do that as long as you allow. No matter your age, if he's attracted to you, he'll do that as long as you allow. And that is not the man's problem. Obviously, that is the woman allowing that. So the woman has to have some decorum, which is a word I used a lot tonight with some of the people that spoke. And your woman has to be able to say no. Now, if she says no long enough, he has a chance to get to know her, and he actually likes her, then he may go beyond. He may decide, well, I'm not going to pressure her. I actually like this girl. I'm gonna see if I can go further than that. But for the most part, yes, men are going to do whatever you allow. So you have to have some discernment. You know, they don't think of things the same way we do. We think of it as we're gonna meet our prince and he's gonna love us and we're gonna run off into the sunset because we are sold that dream from a child,
Okay.
Cinderella and whatever else, you know. And
Right?
we think we meet this guy, he gonna like us, and then we're gonna be off together and fall in love. But
Okay.
the rarity of that happening is very, very low the older you get. When you're young, there's some of that love. But when you get older, when you get over 35,
Okay.
for
I can see
example,
I can see what's going
somebody,
on with your connection. I see it now.
oh yeah,
Yeah, you got a bad it's your connection. You got a bad connection.
oh no, I have very high speed
Well, you
internet.
breaking up and cutting out right now. You breaking up and
My
cutting out on
device
my
is actually on Wi-Fi.
listen, you breaking up and cutting out right now on my end.
Oh, I don't know. My device is on Wi-Fi, and I got
Why
five
don't you go
bars.
to a better area in the house?
Okay, I can do that. I
That's
can go into my
that's what I've
office.
been asking you all night.
Let me go to my office.
Go where you have some good, decent internet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to my office. Is
You
that
live in
better?
the country? Where you live?
I live in Chicago.
In Chicago. They ain't got no good internet over there?
We do. All right, how's that? Is that better?
I don't okay, let's see if it's any better. Listen, the topic is also about the fact that men if it's better for them to be in a relationship today or just hit it and quit it. And I'm saying it's better for them to be in a relationship, but they got to be in a relationship with a really good, decent, honest, wholesome woman not just stay because they got her pregnant. We gotta avoid pregnancies right now with a lot of these women.
Okay.
What do you
I
have to
think
say about that? Do you agree with that?
I think it's 50-50. I agree 50-50.
What do you mean 50-50?
So I think 50% of the reason why we have these, hit it and quit it is 50% the man's fault and 50% the woman's fault. First, like I said, women don't have the right discernment, they don't make the right decisions, and they choose people that are not good for them, and that leads to unwanted pregnancies, one night stands that nobody's happy with, and so on. With on the man's
Okay, and
side,
I said that earlier. I said that
yeah,
back in the day that didn't used to be the case, right?
that's right.
Because you
That's
had
true.
I said because you had actual decent, more decent, honest, wholesome women. So even if the man got the woman pregnant, he could rest assured that the baby would probably be taken care of pretty good by the family. It's not like that anymore.
No, it's not. No, it's not. But I will caution you that some of the numbers and some of the if you look at some of the statistics from those times, I think that there is a lot of stuff that wasn't recorded, and we see the results of that in our families now.
What do you mean? What
Um,
wasn't recorded?
um, whether when you look at the difference between the resources that the woman has and the time that the woman has and the amount of children they were having with regard to birth control. So when birth control came, that changed a lot of it. So they don't have to have unwanted pregnancies and they don't have to stay with a man because of resources. So that changed the game a little bit in the 80s, late 70s, early 80s. And then when that came, now you got people, particularly women, that can make more free choices in their sex lives, and they don't have to be pregnant and worry about having families that are unwanted and being with a man they don't want to be with because ultimately they just wanted to have sex. So I think birth control changed a lot of that. Secondarily, with men, because of that, men were more responsible. Like you said, if they did happen to have sex with somebody and they ended up getting a girl pregnant, there was a more moral obligation on the family, both sides, to raise that child, because the child was born in a situation where, you know, the family came together and it was like, you're going to marry her. Particularly in black families, you're gonna marry her. You're gonna marry my daughter. I'm gonna marry this woman because I didn't want to be disgraced. They had more religious background. They had more moral fiber, both sides of the family. But now that's changed. So because of the resources and birth control, that gave both sides freedoms to not have no obligations, responsibilities, or commitments, which has led to a lot of what we see right now. Women don't want to do it or don't want to do a good job with parenting, and men, they don't care anymore because now they can easily just opt out, without having the pressures of the family and the church and her family and
They're not
his
opting
and
out.
his
They getting
brothers and
burdened and beat down with child support. And they gonna get not only that, they gonna get some lunatic woman who's gonna try to hit them with a car or whatever. We seeing all kind of crazy stuff happen.
it is crazy. But again, just like women got to choose better, men do too. Don't just put your thing in anything. You knew when you got with Quisha, she was staying with her sister in the basement.
Yeah,
Okay.
but listen, that's what I've been talking about all night was the fact that our men have to do a much better job
We
realizing
both
that
do.
realizing that we not doing recreation only no more. We not doing hit it and quit it no more because there's way too many issues with too many of these W's today. Too many mental health issues.
A lot of that.
A lot of them
Low
are a
income.
lot of them, I say it all the time, they drink heavier than men. They puffing on all kind of stuff, popping pills, all kind of substance abusers,
That's true.
lying on a man, trying to get them set up for things.
That's true too.
There's a whole hell of a lot of BS going on today with these women, and they're not worth, as they say, the juice is not worth the squeeze.
Well, I'll tell
And
you
it's not
this.
even you're not getting nothing good like our great grandfathers or grandfathers was getting anyway. They was more or less, if they had them a side piece or whatever, that they got pregnant because they was just doing it and not gonna stay with her long term or whatever, they was getting somebody that wasn't ran through.
That's true, but he was ran through, and he was running through.
How you
He
know
was
he
running
was
through
how you know
everything.
he was ran through? How you know?
Because if he's married, or if he's in a long term relationship, he's a married man and he has a family, and then on the other side of town, he over here sliding through
How
Lisa,
was he running
and then
through a
he over
lot?
there
You're so
sliding through
you're tell
Tasha.
hold on a minute. So you're telling me that back in the day that these men were able to just get with a whole bunch of different women. So you just had a whole bunch of loose women back then that were just giving it up. Really?
They were, and I'm gonna tell you how I
Hell
know. I'm
no.
gonna
You
tell
didn't
you how
have
I
a whole
know
bunch of loose
because I'm
women
a
that just
woman of a certain
randomly was
age.
all
I'm gonna tell
giving
you
it
how I
up.
know. I'm gonna tell you how I know because in black families, including mine, my granddaddy was a Rolling Stone. My great grandfather was a Rolling Stone, if you would call it. But yes, women were
They
you
maybe
yes,
had
you were
one.
married to
No,
one
no, no.
lady.
I'm not talking about that. They maybe had one or two women that they had end up messing with. I'm talking about today where they sliding through 2, 3 in a day.
2, 3 in an hour. Some of them, shit.
Yeah, some of them even some of them is
So yes,
different
there are
ones
very
different
a
ones
lot
in
of
the same hour.
promiscuity.
You're right, but I'm saying you can't compare what it is today back then. It's not even close.
No, I don't. I'm not comparing it. All I'm saying is there was promiscuity then, or what was considered promiscuous then is different than what's considered promiscuous now.
Yeah,
What they label
but
it
that's what we
now.
talking about. You wasn't having mama didn't have 7 different dudes coming in through the whole year or through 6 months or one every other week or whatever, or one paying this bill, this one paying it, unless she was really selling her stuff. But and even back then they had more decorum. They would go and leave the house.
That's
They would do
true.
their business outside of the house. These jokers today, they screwing right in front of the kids, some of them.
Women too. Women are doing it too. So yeah, I agree with you in that regard. It's a big difference, and there's a harder. It's harder for you to find. It's harder for you to connect with somebody on a deeper level that's going to lead to long term commitment, marriage, and ultimately
So what do you recommend the
a
men to
committed
do? We
family.
didn't heard from a brother. What do you recommend men? We're talking to the men. What do they need to do? What do they need to do
I
in
think
regards?
number
If a man
one,
wants to be with a woman, what should he do?
I think number one, he has to have self control. He has to be a man that has some self control.
Okay. Well, he has self
Okay, that's
control.
number
Now,
one.
what does he do? What does he do?
Now you got self control. Now you have to have discernment and get with people that have a better likelihood of you choosing. So
Okay.
you have a better likelihood. There's gonna be a pool of people that you can pick from, but you need to choose those and date those and spend your time with those that have a better likelihood of being chosen by you instead of letting penis speak for you. Let your mind and your heart speak for you. And if you have 5 women, nice, decent women, and these are the 5 you choose from, whatever the case may be, that's a better likelihood than going through 20 and saying everybody's bad. So my point is self control. Be narrow your list down to people who have a better likelihood of profile. If you want a younger one, pick from people in the age group you want. If date people in that age, if you want a woman that's educated, pick from a group of educated women that you're gonna have sex or whatever the deal is. If you
Okay.
want somebody with some sense, pick from people that got sense.
Lady,
Narrow that down.
that's not the point. They don't there's not all these options available out here today.
Oh, I beg to differ. I beg to
Where
differ, and
they
I'm gonna
at?
tell you
Where are they
why.
at?
I'm gonna tell you why, because I'm one of them. I'm one of them.
You single?
I am single currently.
Mm.
Okay.
How many men
But
you didn't had and been intimate with in your lifetime?
in my lifetime, I'm 47 years old. So let me see. Probably about 14, 15 people.
That's a lot.
That's 47 years
No,
from
I don't care how
teenager
many years.
to
That's a
now.
lot. That's way too many. My
Let's be
mother
honest. How many are you at?
my mother is 60 what 263 around that age. She ain't been with
I would say
she's
from,
told me
and I've
before
been
how
married
many she's
before.
been. She ain't
I've
been
been
with
married
nowhere
before.
near that. Not even close.
And I don't have any children or any abortions.
I
Now,
don't
let's just be
care.
clear.
That don't
I'm just
mean
telling you.
nothing. We talking about how many dangalangs,
I mean, I
things
know
you
you
didn't
were gonna
had up in
try
you.
to slut
You didn't
shame
had a
me,
whole bunch of things up inside of you. Dangalangs.
and you probably have had a bunch of women too. But again,
How do you
we're not
know?
looked
How do
at the
you know
same
how
way.
many women I didn't had up in, that I didn't been
I'm
up in?
asking. That's what I just asked. You didn't hear me because
Yeah,
you were
but
trying
you
to be
making it seem
derogatory and
like
trying
you
to say
talking about
there's something
14,
wrong with me.
15, and it's probably more than that. You might as well go ahead and add them, maybe 10 more. Y'all be lying.
No, you
Just
want.
like y'all
I mean,
lie.
I'm sure this
Hold
is
on, lady. Listen,
your
we know.
marketing
Listen, I've
ploy,
been
but
doing this
no.
for years. Let me tell you something. Y'all
And I'm
like to
older than you, so I've
let
been
me
on
speak,
earth longer
lady.
than you, and I've been doing
Let
that for
me speak.
years.
You ain't
Listen,
been doing what I've been doing. I didn't talk to thousands of women.
no, I
Y'all
haven't.
like to lie about y'all age. Y'all like to lie about y'all
No,
weight.
I didn't lie about my age.
Shh. Y'all will lie to me about y'all age, y'all weight. Y'all will lie to
No,
me. Hold on. And y'all will lie about how many dangalangs that done either been in your mouth or in your crop. Because let me tell you, mouth counts too. Mouth
no,
counts. The
no,
mouth. See, a
no.
lot of times
I
when I
choose not to
ask
lie.
questions, I have to ask y'all, what's your mouth count? What's y'all's mouth count? Because y'all don't even want to tell that. I have to ask, what's your mouth count? Y'all don't even want to tell what your mouth count is.
Mouth count. That's a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Mouth count.
I think that would be a thing. I think that's relevant to the woman's sexual prowess, and if she's interested in being a promiscuous woman, and the only thing that's one of the things that's important to her is sex. I think that would be a question for a woman like that. In my case,
Lady, listen to what I just listen
that's
to
not the
me.
case.
Listen.
I
You're
heard you the first time.
I know, but I'm telling you, it matters. All the
To men, I'm
anytime
sure.
a man's private or his mouth, any of that stuff then licked you up or wang thing and it matters.
Agreed. I agree that it matters. I never said that it didn't. What I'm saying is when you use
Well,
that,
no, you said mouth count, that's a thing. So let me ask you this.
no,
Does it
I'm
no,
just
no,
saying
hold
like
on
how
a
I'm
minute.
just saying
No,
as far as
be
like
quiet,
them
lady.
people you
We can't
slept
both
with
talk. We can't
and the
both talk.
people you sleeping
We
with, you
can't
putting your
both
mouth
talk.
on too.
Shh. We can't both talk. Listen.
I'm
Listen.
confused. I guess I'm
Shh.
confused because
Listen. We can't both do this. Listen. Take that look off your face.
I'm confused. It's a look of
Okay,
confusion.
listen. You talking about you didn't know mouth count was a thing. So let me ask you this. If you met a man and he said, listen, I ain't never had no man screw me and I ain't screw no other man, but a man put his mouth on my wangma thing. Do you want to be in that with that man? Would you be interested in him?
No,
Thank you. So that's why mouth count matters.
I guess
Because
why I was
y'all
confused.
wouldn't accept no man who another man then licked on his joint. Hmm.
Not me. I wouldn't be interested.
Thank you. That's the point. So your mouth count matters too. How many wangma things you didn't had in your mouth?
The same amount that I done had. Well, actually, less than I done had sex with. Honestly,
Who can confirm?
the guys who I've
Really?
been with in relationships and in my past are the same guys I had
You ain't
sex
never
with.
had no
So
one night stand?
in my life, yes,
Yeah, thank you.
yes, I've had a one night stand in my life. Yes,
Have you been married?
once,
For how many years?
two.
You
I
40
was
some
20
years
years
old.
old.
You 46 years old,
47.
47
I
years
was
old,
20
and you
years
only been
old.
married once for 2 years.
2 years. I was 20 years
That's
old.
pathetic, lady. That's pathetic.
It's
Folks,
not pathetic.
I'm
It's
about
not pathetic.
40. I'm about 40 something likes short on the YouTube channel. I need y'all to hit the thumbs up button. Everybody watching on the YouTube channel, thank you in advance. Listen,
Yes, I was 20 years old. And in fact, legally, I wasn't married. I got an annulment because I found out he was married to someone else in another state. So he was a bigamist. Okay. And therefore, I got an annulment in the state of Georgia. He played for the NFL. I was a young woman in college, and we met while we were in college.
how long
We
did you
got
know him before
married.
you got married?
Yes, I did know him before we got married.
How long?
Probably about 4 years.
Mm.
We didn't date the entire time we knew each other. We only knew each other maybe 2.5 years before we got married. All right. And then we got married. We went to different
So you
colleges,
knew,
but
so
we
in
lived
that
in
amount
the
of
same
time,
state.
knowing him for 4 years and 2.5 years together, there's nothing you knew about whether or not he was possibly married. So how in the hell did you find out later?
Because he was an NFL player. And back then, we didn't have Facebook, and we had MySpace and Black Planet back then. And the only way you could get information about what the stars were doing were magazines, Page Six, Sister to Sister, and whatever else was going on in entertainment news, or if they were caught on photo.
Lady, his
So
family, this is y'all's excuse. His family or
it's not an
friends, somebody's
excuse. You
gonna
don't know what
know
you're
if the
talking about,
man
and
is
I'm not
still
going to let you be
married.
derogatory if you don't know the information. So I'm trying to give
No,
you what
listen to
happened,
what I'm
and
saying.
I'm telling
Somebody,
you. And how
listen,
I
listen.
found out, we lived in one state. No, you should. We lived in one state, and this woman that he was married to was his high school sweetheart, a girl he dated in high school, and he got her pregnant.
She done lost her mind if she thinks she gonna shush me on my show. You ain't gonna shush me. I shush. This is my show. Folks, if we don't get the rest of our contributions for this period of time, I'm gonna shut the stream down. Y'all got, matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes. And y'all won't have any content right now from the Black Guru. Go hit the Cash App. It's that easy. I just posted it again on the Facebook channel. We got all these people watching, and y'all don't know how, y'all act like y'all don't know how to support the content. Obviously, it's good content if all these people are watching. Go support the show. You don't shush me. I shush. That's why you ain't got no man right now. That's why you was only married for 2 years. Cause I shush. The man should be telling you when to hush. A lot of y'all don't know how to do that as modern day women. You don't know. Use another device, folks, and go support the show. Matter of fact, I'm put the timer on. Let me make sure so I don't forget. I got 2 minutes exactly. Support the show by hitting the Cash App. That's the only way that we're able to do this content. Only way Black Guru is able to do this content. Untrue, you have a man. I just asked you. You said you was single. Now you sitting up there lying. You just said you was single. And now you over here talking about you got a man. You ain't got no man. You single. Oh, you engaged to him. You see how they lie? You see how they lie, folks? She over here writing in my chat room that she engaged now. She's over here writing in my chat room that she's engaged, but she just didn't have no man. Folks, y'all got 1 minute and 17 seconds. Thank you so much, Brother Lee, again, for the super chat over on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much. We're gonna keep the stream going, but all y'all gotta do, it takes 20 seconds to go support the content. Boom. Y'all have to learn as women how to be quiet a lot of times. Y'all don't know how to be quiet. Y'all don't know how to hush. You can fight all you want in them comment section, but you're gonna be fighting with yourself because I could tell you got a mouth on you. Because when I started talking, the first thing you should have did was be quiet and hush so that I can finish speaking as a man. Y'all don't like to let men talk. Y'all want to always control things and run through that's another reason why men should not be with y'all. Stay with y'all. And then the lies talking about you engaged. You ain't engaged. Shout out to Brother Neil for the super chat. I appreciate you. He said W's like that. I use multiplier of 3 for body count. So she got 45 bodies. She thought her body count was low. My mom has one man all her life. Facts. Facts. And she over here thinking her body count is low. Oh, I only got 14, 15. She don't even know. Every woman should know exactly how many she have. You shouldn't even have to guess and be, oh, 14 or 15. You should know how many you didn't had as a woman. If you don't know like that, that means you was probably giving out that thing. I appreciate y'all for hitting the super chat, but I wanted the support to go to the Cash App, not the super chat. Super chat, I can't access the funds for a good period of time to do what I need to do with them so that I can grow the content even more. As you can see, the content's been growing. So I need you guys to support the stream so that I can keep the content going with the Cash App, or it's pinned in the YouTube channel to hit the Venmo or PayPal. You can click the link tree where it says donate. It's pinned. Um, you definitely ain't gonna get no man. I can tell you right now, even if we're you settled, your roots are settled. Even if a man come around, he not gonna stay. You talking about you engaged. A lot of y'all say y'all engaged. Y'all all have 10 engagements throughout y'all lifetime. How you going through 10 engagements with 10 men? You was already, you didn't even know what the hell you doing. You was already in a marriage where there was bigamy involved, which means that you don't know how to investigate and vet properly. So I have to question a lot of times y'all decision making, because stuff like that can be revealed through background checks and things of this nature. You don't know how to do no background check on no man. You don't know how to really ask a whole bunch of questions and figure out and talk to his family. Y'all don't know how to do nothing. You ignorant robots that say the same thing all the time. You about to be gone. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you don't accept this request, you're gonna be gone. Guru, you try to do the super chat, it's not working for you. Brother, I appreciate you. I need you to hit the Cash App, though. I need you to hit the Cash App, not the super chat right now. I need you to support the stream by hitting the Cash App. I love to brag about how y'all done got an engagement ring. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I just pinned it, or I just posted it again on the Facebook channel. It's pinned. It's pinned in the Facebook. Um, y'all act like y'all have done something and really made something of y'allself by being engaged a whole bunch of times. Y'all so intelligent, got all these degrees, and don't know how to investigate and do no background on no man. How does that work? How come you can do homework in a college setting, but you can't do homework on no man? You can't do homework on his wangama thing, on his dangalang. You don't know who all it's been in and out of. Mm. I remember the women back in the day, the least they would do was smell it. At least, hey, not only they gonna try to do a little investigation and they would want to smell it and things real good. A lot of y'all don't even take the time to even smell it and see if it's whatever. Y'all be so tore up and hot and stuff. Just put it in me. Mm. Woo, Guru, you hitting them tonight. Thank you, my brother Tony. I did get the Cash App. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you for supporting the show. Guru, you preaching now. You telling them what it is. You telling them what it is. I'm going to tell you right now. If y'all knew how to vet men and investigate properly, right? We wouldn't have all this problem with the younger generation of children. I don't deny that some of y'all is messing with DL men or men that like other men and then mess with other men and stuff. But now they just happen to doing something with. But what did that say about you, baby? But the fact that that's what you attracted to. You attracted to a man that like another man. And then if he didn't got you pregnant and had babies, and that's why probably another reason why some of these children is coming out. They got a mixed up identity with who they are. They don't know if they a boy, girl, or what. Because you attracted to somebody that's androgynous or whatever the hell you want to call it. You attracted to a creature that you don't like. That don't mess up y'all's mind. That don't do something to your mind as a woman to be attracted to somebody that you don't even really know what their preference is. But then you complain about it, but then you still screwing that type of individual. Don't complain about it, but still be screwing that type of individual. That don't even make any sense. You can tell that woman was getting upset at what I was saying because all I'm doing is asking questions. I'm trying to figure out who you are as a woman. You have a problem. Oh, he's in my business and these things of this nature. Somebody needs to be in your business and figuring out because you don't have a father that was in your business. A lot of y'all have no fathers that was in y'all business. That's the job of a good man. A good man should want to be in the business of his daughters. Figuring out if they out here being fast, they want to be in the street, want to show their body off, want to have different type of feelings of pleasure and all this stuff. A good father gonna go snatch his daughter up out. He gonna figure, oh, she didn't left the house or she didn't went somewhere she not supposed to be. She had some party or some event. He gonna go snatch her up out of there and get her and take her back to where she can be protected. Y'all need men to do that for y'all because y'all are terrible at protecting your own cooter cat. Woo! We living in a generation and time where these W's, you are the worst, I would say, probably in the history of time at protecting your cooter cat. Y'all didn't normalize. I want you to think about this, folks. A woman that's in her mid 40s or whatever, right? I want you to think about this. She think it's okay, right? Some of them is averaging a body a year. And she averaging one every 6 months or whatever. You averaging a new body every 6 months. That tells you what kind of woman you are. You can't keep no man, baby. Look, I have to tell you the truth about yourself. I know it might hurt, but I want you to think about it and you need to make some correction on your life. If you can't keep no man, I'm one of them accomplished sisters. Look at all this mess you wrote. Y'all hate as a result of the experience 20 BA, MBA, PE with a small engineering firm. I'm also a great cook. Well, folks, she in her feelings. She in her feelings. She didn't wrote me a whole dissertation about what kind of woman she is because she hurt. She's hurt that the black guru says what he says. She's hurt. She's bothered. She's triggered at the black guru for the things that I'm saying about what kind of woman she is. There's no reason for you to be hurt and triggered by what I is do better, do better, do better. Might sting a little, whatever, but it's time to do better. All that stuff, all those accolades and say things you say you got, y'all say that y'all have, it don't mean nothing. You ain't able to keep no man. You ain't able to keep no home together. That's the number one focus you supposed to have as a woman, the ability to keep a home together. That's like a man who's been terrible at having the responsibility of maintaining a job, keeping employment, and able to provide for his family, his children. That should be his number one focus. How is he able to maintain some type of employment? Does he have the discipline to get money? Y'all didn't become men. Hmm. Man gets up, he works hard. A man puts in the time. A man puts in effort. What y'all want? Y'all done turned it all around and want the man to be, you want a house dad. You want a house man. What y'all keep it hard for me, baby. I'm going to work. Keep it hard. So when I get back, I can screw you real good. Y'all then went total backwards. Y'all are backwards. You want the man to keep it. He's supposed to be telling you to keep it warm for me, baby, for when I come back. Keep the bed warm. Keep your body warm. Keep your body good, good shape and ready for me for when I come. Y'all done turned it all around. It then went totally backwards. I mean, people know what I'm talking about. These jokers then went totally backwards. Yeah, thank you, brother. He said a hobosexual. Y'all then went totally backwards. Brother said men don't care about none of that. You and your 8 or 9 degrees. Exactly. It is a turn off. Facts, brother.
Facts.
8, 9, 10 degrees is a turn off to us. We don't care about all that you so educated. Congratulations to you. They didn't win so bad. I didn't say it before. I didn't ask these women before. I said, dude, y'all give a man brownie points if he says, hey, I was laying on a woman's couch helping to take care of her kids for the last 4 years. And I did a real good job as a house dad, as Mr. Dad. Ain't none of these women gonna give him props and praise and say, yeah, you a real man for sitting up there for 4 years taking care of another woman's children. Man can't put that on no resume for to be no husband or to be no fiance, whatever, or to get in no relationship with no new woman. Y'all are a fool. Mm, mm, mm. All right, folks, I'm out of here. I needed to say my last words. We didn't hit our goal. We'll try again next time, but Black Guru might go live somewhere else. I appreciate to the people that did hit the Cash App over here, people that did support the stream and donate. Don't worry. I know that we got new viewers over here adjusting to the way Black Guru does things, but hope y'all enjoyed the stream tonight. As I continue to do more and more of these streams, that's how I have the platform to keep operating, is when you guys support the show by hitting the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. That's how that's the only way I'm able to keep these streams going. I will try to stream over here more often, but I appreciate you guys. Salute to everyone that joined the stream tonight. I'm also going to try to fix this audio so that we can do better with the audio. I don't know why it keeps doing this once I switch this over. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Woo!